What if the daughter Claire believed she lost never actually died? With Season 8 on the horizon, Outlander may be preparing to deliver one of its most emotional and game-changing twists yet. As the series approaches its final chapter, it's not just wrapping up storylines, it's rewriting the very heart of its legacy. At the center of it all is a name fans thought they'd left in the past: Faith Fraser. For years, Claire has carried the grief of losing her first daughter, a sorrow etched deep into her soul since Season 2. She held Faith in her arms, she buried her, and she moved forward, never suspecting that the truth may have been far more complicated. But now, Outlander may be hinting that Faith's story isn't over. In the Season 7 finale, young Fanny Pook sang a simple, eerie tune, "I do like to be beside the seaside." To most, it was nothing more than a child's lullaby. But for Claire, it struck something primal, a memory, a connection. And with that, a terrifying, hopeful thought emerged. Could Fanny be tied to the child she thought she lost? The clues point to a twist as bold as it is heartbreaking. What if Claire gave birth to twins and never knew it? It sounds impossible, but Outlander thrives on the impossible. In the chaos of that traumatic night, Claire drifted in and out of consciousness. She was told one baby died. She saw the lifeless body, said goodbye, and never questioned the story. But in the 18th century, where medicine was limited and secrets easily buried, the idea of an undiscovered twin isn't far-fetched. One baby could have perished, while the other survived. If so, that child could have grown up, unbeknownst to Claire, and become Fanny's mother. Which means Claire's granddaughter has been right in front of her all along. But if this was the case, why didn't anyone tell Claire? The answer may lie with one of Outlander's most enigmatic figures, Master Raymond. He was there the night of Faith's birth, a healer, a mystic, a man shrouded in mystery. In Season 7, Claire's vision seemed to call back to him, as if he were guiding her toward a truth she wasn't yet ready to see. If Raymond did save a second child, his silence would only make sense if he believed it was necessary, perhaps to protect the baby, or preserve a future only he could foresee. And maybe, just maybe, he left a breadcrumb, a lullaby, a symbol, a spark, something that only Claire would recognize when the time was right. If this theory holds, Outlander could be leading us toward its most emotionally charged reunion ever, a mother and daughter, torn apart by fate, brought back together by destiny. But while Faith's mystery may steal the spotlight, it's far from the only story begging for closure. Young Ian Murray has walked a road of heartbreak and hope. From his days with the Mohawk to his recent marriage to Rachel Hunter, Ian's story has been one of transformation. But one wound has never truly healed: the son he unknowingly left behind. When Emily parted from Ian, she did so believing he was cursed. After multiple miscarriages, she remarried, and Ian walked away. What he didn't know was that she was already pregnant with his child. Years later, Ian came face to face with that boy, his son, red-haired and pale-skinned, unmistakably his, a boy named Swiftest of Lizards. And now, Ian James. Season 7 gave Ian a moment of peace. Rachel's pregnancy offered him hope. But true closure can only come when Ian is allowed to embrace both parts of his fatherhood, the new and the lost. Season 8 must give Ian that moment. Anything less would leave his arc incomplete. And as the Fraser family prepares to return to the ashes of Fraser's Ridge, the ghosts of the past still linger. The Ridge has always been a battleground for loyalty, loss, and legacy. It burned, lives were lost, secrets spilled, and in its shadow remains unresolved pain, from Malva's murder in Season 6 to the deadly consequences of Ian's actions against Mrs. Bug. How the community will respond to Jamie and Claire's return remains uncertain. But one thing is clear: the Ridge's story isn't over. Season 8 isn't just a conclusion, it's a reckoning. With every storyline building toward an emotional climax, Outlander is poised to deliver a finale worthy of its legend, one of love rediscovered, pain healed, and truths finally brought to light. So the question now isn't just, could Faith have lived? It's, is the past finally ready to reveal everything it's been hiding? And if it does, Outlander might just give us the most unforgettable ending of all.